I mean, what would you do upon realizing that your sister-in-law, your sister, your brother is in love or is dating your ex and they're probably thinking of getting married? What would be your reaction? Have you ever been in that state before? How did you take it? How did you open up to your family or your sister who was the ex-fiancée or fiancé? How did you let them know? How did you handle it? I want to know tonight. I have Blinks right here in the studio. Good evening, darling.
Good evening.
Hope you're fine.
Yeah, I'm doing so well.
Oh, him my back. How you do?
Charlie, I do like I know this, but I did.
I feel you.
Oh, make you feel me so, cause I did.
Each area I see you cry. Never me who you dear head. I mean, I see.
Yeah, I said that
I hope all is well.
By the grace of Almighty God.
Okay, I'll just start from you straight away. It be okay. The way Kuma, your in-law is a Kuma, right? The way Kuma and the ex ever call out.
Well, to me, no.
Ah, why no? You're no longer with him.
Of course, I'm no longer with him. Yes, but no, not outrageous to me. Not.
She's not your family. You're not blood.
The fact that something has connected between both of us before. Charlie, Ghana people will say, "Lie momo, chuofe lie he."
And then she say,
ejadada no. Ne so de sesi ana so chen ejam no. What you say ye kotwa jane ba na se nsuo mu de hyeje no. Eya na etoda krai enso. But say dada na awoa. No so ya pa na so. The fact that there has been some kind of connection between us. Oh, ni panokra na I say we can flashback be if the person is far away from you, I found once a while, oh Jack, and yeah, definitely something will flash back. Here comes the person is being part of the family. Say eba family togetherness you be kwa kushia. Say eba say bia be kind visiting hours be na say that kind of thing but on beba ni fie. Me so meko ni fie not.
So to you it's a no.
It's a no go area.
All right, thank you very much. Ahima says as for her or kakasa be like something. It means it's a no. I mean you cannot reignite the old fire according to her. But we want to know what my sweetheart thinks tonight. Sweetheart.
Yeah, baby.
Charlie, as for you, dear, I mean,
you see,
your sister, your younger sister, is in love with your wife's ex. Should it be something other
consider a big deal, but you know, for some reasons, I wouldn't support it.
You wouldn't support it too?
Yes.
Wow.
The reason being so was eventually a bit breedy hatred, kakra.
Okay, can you make us understand that?
What I mean by that is, one will say, even though now they are no longer together, no, you know, there was this kind of feelings, and yet quenched. It's still lurking around. Well, in any time you'll be home, and then there was one key thing. People who break up, are not getting together again, and after having a nightstand, and easy because madia connecting them again.
Right.
Oh, they have a way of igniting themselves. Yes, and then you may think, say, oh, it's over between us, and you know we're moving on and our babies are. But opportunity may present itself, no matter alone.
And it takes by grace for them not to get that.
And you know, when the opportunity brings itself, that's when they can have a fast one.
Really?
And when it starts, it never stops. Discreetly, they'll be doing it. Yeah, so I wouldn't support the agenda.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tonight is a no. I mean, what do you also think? Wow. My two wonderful guests says it is a no. I mean, what if it's any of your other sibling, maybe your cousin, distant cousin, someone from your family line?
Still no. It could be a friend. For a friend, there many problem. Yes. Say madam for many problem because madam for I can choose not to be with her again. I can choose not to have any relationship with that friend of mine again. But a man, they mean to me. No matter how the circumstances or no matter how the issue may be, you be frightened as it say you be solve. and France and say best of a crab, be best fee, be coffee. Definitely you see the person, just like my brother said. It can happen. Yes, because even Krawaban, especially a man say we've married into I'm staying away. The guy will still so be a BB. Now I say if the love is still there, because guys always test. They want to test the girls or the ladies, what I say. And you know one who said the husband is not around, but take your opportunity of it. Only when you pay, only when you because it brings you on. So the things that he does, it brings you on. He will do it. And one thing also, say, said yeah, if I say, what sister, what cousin, or in-law, the way they'll be playing around, having fun, then it gives you that.
But it's not like you all are going to live in the same house.
Yes, we are not going to live in the same house. Just like I said, once a while you meet somewhere. And to that kind of or that grow that kind of thing. Now I say, just like my brother said, the hatred will come. Yes, and I wouldn't love a crown farmer lady because something that I've tasted and enjoy, I know how it is, and you're also in it. Oh my dear, no, it's a no-go area.
Wow, thank you very much for that. But Blinks, I'll come to you. What then happens to love? What happens to genuity? What happens to sincere feeling? I mean, these are two people who have come together, of course, not knowing that you guys had a past or had a history, and all of a sudden, because one of you happens to be an ex, because of that, I cannot genuinely love the man or woman I have fallen in love with. What happened to love? What happened to being sincere?
We are not against the idea of getting married or dating my sibling, okay, or my sibling dating my ex, or that kind of thing. But we are looking at propensities. Let's assume a sibling of mine wants to get married to my ex. Okay,
they're madly in love. I mean,
they're madly in love,
right?
And then one day she bumps into me at the mall or anywhere.
Yeah, you automatically become a brother-in-law.
Yes, and I'm like, okay, I see you guys are having fun.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and then you'd realize that we still have the connection. I could go silly and go like, is he better than me?
Really?
Yes.
It happens.
We could go naughty. Is he better than me? And then
no, if you do that, doesn't mean that you're not content with your current partner.
You could even ask, what's
guys,
so special about that person that wasn't about you?
I mean, what's your business with that?
No, guys can be naughty at times. Guys can be naughty. Okay, let's take it from here. Let's assume those days that I was with the lady, she wasn't this nice.
Okay.
And now I see, she's all shippy, juicy, and all that.
Yeah.
You understand? So I have this kind of peculiar feeling again for her. So she bumps into me at the mall and I buy her a couple of things or I pay for her groceries or anything. Then I'm like, I start the conversation. And then she wants to be nice too. And I'm like, is he better than I? And then probably she'll go like, no, I don't want to go with it. No, come on, we're done. Talk to me. And then she's like, you're the baddest. You see that kind of thing?
Boy.
and then we could start like, okay, do you want to do something? I mean, behind closed doors. There is a way you could start something without even the lady getting to know that she's been trapped.
All right, now I do understand you, but I'm also tempted to ask you again.
Okay.
You have a new partner in your life. I mean, the idea of your ex now becoming your in-law or your family member, shouldn't it get rid of any other negative feelings?
Sweetheart, men do not really need a reason to cheat. Sometimes we don't even understand that.
Have nothing to even stand on to cheat.
Sometimes
they don't have any reason. Just like I said, nothing particularly or exactly. This is why I'm cheating. Nothing.
Not even when you know fully that this is my family now.
Do you know one thing? Even if he asked and the lady says yes, he's better than you, you are now going to do your homework. If he's better than me, I'll try again. Then you see now.
I will be trying with him first. You see, I'm your
one
thing. And
I can say no, he isn't. Let's just say pomposity no so bad. Then I can get another chance. And whether you say yes or no, there's a way out.
Let's look at it from this way or this angle.
All right.
this lady I had been with her before. Finally, she's with my sibling, okay?
Right.
And I know what turns her on. Okay, I know the 2 bottles of Smirnoff, this lady will go tipsy.
All right.
And I'm like, okay, baby, I know you came here for shopping, okay? But why don't we grab some 2 bottles, okay? And then I drop you home or something.
I can turn you down. I don't
You
need
can. But if I have dated you, if I've dated you before, I know my way around you, baby. No, listen. Let this be our farewell. You understand?
Don't you also think? Sorry to badge on you like that. Don't you also think that sometimes we make the mistake of thinking because you have been with people for some number of time or for so long a time, we know them that well. People change. Instances change, people move on, they meet new people, they make new resolve, especially when you're in a relationship and committed to people. I mean, if all of us happen to want to still have attachment with our ex, there'll be trouble in the nation.
There will be. But what I'm trying to say is this. See, men are crafty creatures. We're smart.
Please.
You understand?
Are you sure of that?
I'm telling you, my lady.
Say that again, so that all the beautiful damsels out there can hear.
No wonder Lucifer is a man. Or, he has this kind of masculine features. You see, men are smart. We know our way around. There are some women up till now, they still can't be able to fathom how we got into their trousers. They're still thinking, how did this guy get into my trousers?
I mean, how did I end up? Sometimes you look back and you're wondering, how did I end up with this?
Exactly. So many women are unable to explain the reason why we got into their trousers. Because men are smart. We do our calculations. Premeditated murder. We know we are in for this and we'll get it. Let me take it from here. See, a man can lavishly spend on a woman, and then you may think that, what does this guy, what does he want from me? He just bought me a phone, he bought me this, he bought me that. He may not exhibit any feelings of attachment or that kind of flow, but he knows what he's looking for. He wants to build the trust, and then one day he will take it.
Okay, so for these reasons, we think that it's a no-go area for our sibling to marry an ex.
That is, if you want to hedge, we want to protect the relationship so that it can finally graduate into marriage, and then there wouldn't be any issues circulating around that. They still have this kind of feeling, and then so then just don't do it. There's nothing wrong with it. Your sibling dating your ex, but we are looking at circumstances. A man may think that, no, I have an unfinished business with this girl. You know one thing? He could even get something to blackmail you. Wow. Baby, we did this together. If I don't meet you tonight at 11 p.m., I'm dropping this bomb.
Why does he always have to be negative? When you do that, I can tell my sweetheart, my partner, that you are threatening me.
There are some
with
secrets.
proofs.
Sweetheart, there are some secrets you would never want it out of the bag or out of the closet. Because it may drift away your man's attention from you.
Okay. And their trust.
Exactly. Something might have happened that I promised you, baby, you know what? This is just between us. We'll take it to the grave. We'll take it to the grave. And then I'll see that you're going out with my sibling. And you're looking all beautiful, all rosy. And I'm like, damn. I took you from nowhere and I made you who you were today. And now you're with my sibling. And then I call you, baby, you remember we did this? Remember? Now see, I want to talk to you tonight, 11 p.m. If you don't come, I'm dropping this out. And you're like, no, baby, do you want to do this to me at this time? I just want to talk. Meet me here. Bam. When they meet, it's going to happen.
All right, Ohima, I will just come straight to you because since you're a female, I want you to put yourself in the shoe of a lady who is in love with your brother, with your sister-in-law's ex. You are in love with this man, and so your brother says no because mere a date in another mere and you nada. And I mean, how would you feel?
Love does not have any definition. It's the way you take it and how you want to handle it. If you really love someone, there's a lot of sacrifice in it. So if I love my brother and I want him to be happy, I have to sacrifice for him.
You're going to sacrifice your own love for your brother? Oh my God.
Yes, just to bring peace between them, because and then the wife, maybe the wife might tell my brother, said this is what had happened before. Brother immediately, maybe they come home or he sees them together. Now that husband of his, he's thinking, so what happened between them when they were together? What were they doing? So right now, what is the guy thinking about my wife? That means he has already seen my wife nakedness before, and now my sisters. So like, when he get another chance, will he do it? That kind of things runs through the husband's mind. Or let me say he's a neutral person. He will be having that thought. And let's say now about just the two of them talking. What were they talking about? Were they igniting themselves? Do they want to do something? Now, because curiosity, the trust
curiosity kills the cat. All right, Oyima, thank you very much. If you're just tuning in, I've been discussing the possibility of any of your sibling or family marrying your ex. What do you think about that? I'll pick some of your messages. We're using them. In my own opinion, I'll not bother myself in whosoever my ex is in love with. I think I'm loving this opinion. I think I must have gone through a lot before laying it down. So I keep moving after all. I have so many things to think about. Why worry about my past? From Paul, Phoebe, Boaz, Freetown, Sierra Leone. I'm coming back to you. Don't you think that more of your points on the reason why you wouldn't allow such union is because of jealousy?
I wouldn't say so.
I sense that because you are married, you are with a new woman. You should be content with what you have. Let your sister or your sibling be happy.
We are looking at, marriage is a very beautiful thing.
Right, it is.
Because God commissioned marriage. And anything that has a propensity to destroy the beauty of marriage should not be encouraged. So we are looking at this. The longevity of marriage. We always say that the beauty of marriage is not getting married, but staying married. Any little thing that has the propensity to destroy your marriage, do away with it. You want to marry somebody who is an ex of your sibling. There were a couple of issues that may come around. Ill feelings. I may say, oh, it's okay, we moved on. But deep within me, come on, I'm human. Deep within me, there is a part of me that feels a little bit of hatred for you. Regardless of how we came to an end in that relationship or that marriage. I mean, the world is so large. There's so many places to find love.
Okay.
You understand? And then you should also note one thing. Sometimes you may be thinking, could there be a reason that they will be talking about our past or what led to our breakup? And anytime, and I repeat, anytime you find the ex and your wife together, you don't feel easy. You're like, hey, what are they trying to do? Are they trying to, go back to what they used to be or something? You don't feel comfortable in their midst. And all this have the propensity to breed in infidelity and then jealousy, like you said. So, in the first place, don't even nurture it.
All right, I've been trying as much as possible to make you guys look at the positive sides of things, but it still seems like you still say no. Oyima,
Yes.
don't you think that your inability to agree to be with the one you love, notwithstanding the fact that that same person has been your brother's wife's ex or your sister-in-law's ex, is because you are unable to move on? I mean, you're still holding on to your past. You cannot move on. Don't you think that's the reason why?
At times we go back to the past to pick certain things and fix them back. You cannot leave the past just like that because it's past. Then you are not learning.
Okay.
Because most of the time when we are doing something, we go back to our calculator. We've learned a lot. We still have the calculation, but still we go back. That means there are certain things you can go back to fix them. So why should that person be around? Maybe there was just a little thing, and that thing could have been solved, but you didn't have that time, or maybe there wasn't any communication that time for you to be able to solve it. Now that the person has come, so it will be like, so why did you do that? Why did you leave me? And then maybe or you should have told me. I would have known what to do then. Not to say nipa na yemrew. Not the kwana dem. But when it's huge, then it's hatred. When you cry, you don't want to see the person. So there will never be love for your sister-in-law or your sister or your cousin or whatever.
All right, I've got my first caller for tonight. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Also from office.
For my sibling to get married or to be in love with my ex-partner, it's capital no, circle and underline.
Whoa.
Because this, the one share the problem the my woman is and also for result to be before from.
Okay.
Especially a bra 1 week can pass by what you got already. Papa. You all any panel who na flashback. The thing that happened, there were one or my fear were two dinner, a mom on tempted. A man like hatred be who the panacana now go food. Way on it like where you be done in case fed your guests and I can in case you move the thing together. What can happen?
Okay.
So I think for my sibling to get married to my ex here, that be say madam for another or be behind the uncle, but for my sibling father, I don't think it will help.
All right,
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Also from officer says, hey, it's a no. I mean, what are the people who think it's a yes? You guys should let me know.
Maybe this will help us to understand the reason why it should be a no. When?
Don't you think we are all looking at the negative side?
When the marriage finally kickstarts, and then you start making babies, and then the babies begin to pick features, attributes of.
Oh, please, don't tell me that.
It happens.
You know, negative is very strong.
It happens.
Negativity is very, very strong.
The children you bear forth can pick up features and attributes from your ex, and then the man is like, no, this can happen. You were still together.
There's no feature, there's no attribute, there's nothing. And if the child doesn't resemble any of you, there'll be a question mark.
There would be. I'm even looking at when there are features. He would think that even when they got married, you guys are still doing creeping.
If my ex is going to marry to my sibling, I don't think it's good to do that. So it's a capital no.
Why not? Why is it no?
Why is no? Because if they get married and they're in the house, maybe something happened and I and the girl separate and we still love each other, when there's some wrong information that comes from somewhere, and we all just take it that way and we separate. Later we found out that no, what happened, no, it wasn't the truth or it wasn't the fact that we have been separated and there's no way to come together. And it happened that my sibling is marrying that person to their house and we have to be together again. We have some feelings, as my brother said it.
All right.
So definitely you end up doing something that's supposed not to be done.
All right.
So I think it is a no.
All right. Thank you very much. No for a lady and a jury, so it's fine. So see that will you kindly conclude for me?
Yes. Like I said,
Stressing on your no point.
No point.
Okay.
The world is so large. There are so many beautiful people out there. Go out there. Find true love. Don't find true love in the circles of your siblings. Don't find true love within where your siblings have treaded before. Find them out there. It may not be a problem today. They may say, "Oh, come on, we're done, move on." But I'm telling you, one of these days, it may spark up an issue. It may even destroy that beautiful marriage. So please, it's a no. Do not even think of it.
All right. Thank you very much. And what I would just say is that we really have to be very careful the persons we are with, and we want to be careful to know that when we are in serious and committed relationship, we make those who matters to us aware. The earlier they know, the better. So in a situation of no, when you've gotten to the point of marriage, to the point where it will be difficult to back out, if they had known earlier, then maybe it would be better. Do what's good for you. But above all, God created marriage, so you want to communicate with Him. You want to make sure you're in sync with God and your family members and your siblings. Let them know whoever you are with. Make sure you take good care of yourself. Tabia Television, we love you so much. That's why we discuss relationship.
The fact that you've loved before and you've loved and you are loving again, you can love again.
Okay.
And if you sacrifice your love for your family, certainly you could have another love. So why do you want to create that problem? Say, Chinchina trying, I'm in love. So
all right,
I'll do it.
Okay, thank you so much. Do enjoy your weekend.